Welcome to the Elevation House.
Hi, welcome to my crib. Come on in. Come this way. I came to Elevation House about a year and a half ago. I am diagnosed with a mental illness. I live with anxiety and depression, and I am also a cancer survivor. I first came to Elevation House. I was really struggling a lot with my mental illness, and I needed housing. And I had been homeless. I'd been caring for my mom after my cancer treatment. She went into a nursing home, and I found myself in a situation where I was utterly homeless. I needed help to find a place to call my own. I received help from Elevation House to fill out the paperwork to proceed with that. It was very traumatizing to me to have to fill out all the papers that go back in and ask a lot of information about the past few years because it was such a painful and traumatic experience for me. It brought back memories of my illness, caring for my mom who now was ill. And it was very painful, and I had a really hard time filling that out, but Elevation House and Carrie at Elevation House helped walk me through a lot of the difficulty that was hindering me from being able to fill out the papers correctly. It was very overwhelming. I also struggled with some chemo brain, and it was very difficult with my memory issues, and at times it felt impossible. And they walked alongside me and helped me to get that done. And I am in a beautiful place now, and I'm so grateful for the help that I've received from them and the support. I was isolated. I had almost no support. And so having someone to walk along beside you and help you with those things, for me has been a lifesaver. The Elevation House has helped me to have healthy food. They've actually even brought it to me through the COVID, and delivered it to me to help. It has been a blessing for to have people walk through every challenge that you're facing. Has been that there are no words. I don't know that I would be where I am right now had I not received the help and support of Elevation House. I'm so grateful. It's a sense of community. It is a sense of belonging, and it's a sense of that it helps me to believe that everything's going to be okay, even when you're going through some of those major struggles in life. And I can't say enough about how much it's helped me.
Hi, I'm Matthew Spoda, and I'm here working at High Tech Signs. Elevation House got me this job, and I'm very thankful for that. Elevation House helped me get to a very trying time in my life where I was depressed because I didn't have a job. And then when they found me this job, it gave me confidence in myself and really helped my self-esteem, and really got me out of my depression. And I'm very thankful for the way that they came and was a supportive employment and checked on me to make sure that I had everything that I needed in this job and make sure that everything was going okay. And I'm very thankful to Philip Gaines, the owner of High Tech Signs, for giving me this job, giving me a chance when nobody else would.
Things that Elevation House has done for our family is to bring my son out of the shell, and he's developed more confidence. It gets him out of the isolation, and that relieves the depression, the low self-esteem. He's getting out of bed more. He's helping out around the house tremendously. I mean, it's been a huge improvement. He's more of a blessing to me. He really concentrates and cares about whether or not we're getting along as far as a relationship goes. And before, when someone's at home all the time and they're so isolated and depressed, they're really not interested in being a blessing to others or having a positive attitude. So it's been a tremendous, this Elevation House has definitely been a tremendous blessing for us as a whole.
My name's Tim. I want to share a little about my history with Elevation House and my story. About a year and 3 months ago, I was in a very bad place mentally, so I started seeing these quotes every day on Facebook from a place called Elevation House, and those quotes kept inspiring me on a daily basis, so I decided to reach out to Elevation House. So I became a member last June. My first day here, it immediately gave me a new purpose on life. Tragedy struck 2 weeks after my first day here at Elevation House. My mom passed away. I found her, and it was a very traumatic event. But I felt so connected to Elevation House. I felt the need that I had to be here the day of her funeral. I came before her funeral just because I knew I had the support of the clubhouse and the members. 2 weeks after my mom's funeral, I had to leave Georgia to go to Florida to have a hip replacement and a femur replacement. I'm on disability because of my hip. That was my 17th hip surgery since 2008. Again, the clubhouse supported me through my surgery and my recovery. I think it was 14 days after my surgery, I was back here at Elevation House. I needed to feel like that purpose, that Elevation House, that makes you feel like you are worth something and that you can do whatever you want to do. Elevation House also has helped me just become a better person. It has built my confidence level up. We have a special diet. We're gluten-free, dairy-free on meds that allow me to lose over 70 pounds in less than a year. I have not worked a full-time job since 2010 because of my hip. So after being at Elevation House for so many months, working on a daily basis, I felt like I could go back into the workforce, and with the help with our executive director Carrie and other members' support, I've really felt the desire to go back to work. And actually, I got support, from them with my resume and references, and I actually had 3 job offers within, I think, 1.5 weeks that I had to choose from. I chose one, so I'm now working full-time. We need Clubhouse because there are people out there that has no purpose in life. They feel like they're not worth anything, there's nothing out there for them. But Elevation House and other clubhouses save people's lives. They saved my life. When my mom passed away, if I did not have Elevation Club to come to and member support, staff support, I'm not sure if I would be here today.